Hello, 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 and welcome in everyone to more Ticket to Ride here, the mega expansion. I thought we had a game queued up, but apparently not. People are being all kinds of finicky tonight with who they want to play with, apparently. But no worries. Here we are jumping into a game. Let's see what we got. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm seeing a really nice Denver to St. Louis, Salt Lake City, Kansas City. That is 3 routes that connect up 2 things. Excellent. Then from there, I'm really liking Helena to Los Angeles. And, I'm liking all these because this is a really, really nice, really nice middle of the map. Biggest thing that we're going to want to do here is probably get Los Angeles to Las Vegas here, which, right off the bat, we get 3 orange. And then we just need a pair, which I might just spend a wild right away in order to get it. All right, so that's a thing. Not catastrophic here. I'm gonna be aggressive here. I'm gonna lock down Las Vegas. So there's 2 things. There's 2 reasons for this, and why I like this play is very, very low chances that my opponents have 3 orange. And so I'm doing one of 2 things. I'm locking down Las Vegas, and which hurts my opponents, but also can help me later in the game where if I draw a Vegas ticket, I now am set up in. So I've done now twofold, where if any of these people kept a Vegas ticket, it's now null and void. There's nothing they can do. Next pair I'm going to want to prioritize is Nashville to St. Louis. And then we can just kind of look for these colors as well, which, I mean, the fact that there's 6 just right here. And then we'll just kind of go up and down, up and down. So going first and hitting those 3 orange right away. Chef's kiss. I love it, I love it, I love it. If I wasn't going to take one, it probably honestly would have been Helena to Los Angeles, because really just having all of these bunched in is, or I guess, and Sault Ste. Marie is a little bit annoying to have to get up to, but not annoying enough to be a problem. Okay, take an orange, get a reset, and then I suppose I'll take a blue. I don't know. I need like basically any color is fine for us. There's not anything that's bad. Again, I would like to prioritize a pair from Nashville to St. Louis. Not that it's impossible to get in from St. Louis to Nashville in any other way. It would just be easier if we can grab St. Louis to Nashville. Would not mind all this yellow as well, because I would prioritize. I mean, I guess here's if this is the question of what do I prioritize? Do I take these 2 yellow, even though I need it over here, and go to St. Louis to Nashville to make it easier for us? Or do I hang on to this yellow because I need it for Salt Lake to Denver and hope that I can get stuff elsewhere? All right, I'm happy to grab a pink, and I'm happy to grab a yellow. I think that's better. Maybe I'm incorrect, but I think that's better. Okay. So I'm happy to grab 2 yellow here, and now I will next turn, assuming it is open, grab St. Louis to Nashville. That is an interesting play by yellow. I mean, I guess Houston to El Paso might be a route that you want. And in a route, I never am going to argue with someone wanting a route of 6. The good news about this, it seems unlikely that he would then go right into St. Louis to Nashville, so that's good for us. All right, so now with the 2 yellow, we lock that down. Loving that. I'm also loving that my opponents are doing stuff down here. Because as of this moment, I don't need to go down there. Everyone has played, and so that gives us kind of a nice little where is everybody at? All right, happily we'll take a blue here, and then we'll just grab one off the top. So this is a very, very nice start because now next turn with the 2 blue, I want to grab St. Louis to Kansas City, and then I probably want to grab Salt Lake to Denver. Orange or black or pink would be the only reason that I would draw. But this has been, and then I also, obviously, still need some pairs to go up and down here. Just not based on where my opponents have played so far, I'm just not as concerned about that. All right, so I want to go blue. It can be the deceptive thing of these middle routes. Yes, they are. There's 2 of them. Whoa. Okay. But the deceptive thing about that is that if you don't get the preferred color, so like for example, if I didn't get the yellow side of this, okay, the red side's still open. I don't have any red. So now I got to get more red. So the wild ones I don't tend to prioritize as much just because I don't need to. But the colored, the ones that have a specific color I often do. All right, so we're going to grab one of these pinks. And then grab Salt Lake to Helena. And then, so there's that. And then we can just grab one off the top. Okay, that's nice. Because now we do need to make sure that we do have some pairs and everything. But we probably do a pretty early draw here. Because I'm not, as of right now, not as worried about Sault Ste. Marie being a problem. I guess if there was a problem I was worried about, it would be Sault Ste. Marie to Duluth. So maybe that's something that we do kind of look at getting. But I don't know. I'm not seeing that as the number 1 priority at this point. I guess blue might threaten that. I suppose there's a world where that could happen. All right. So we grab this. Just let's that's a great route to take. So the lack of orange and black is not ideal. But I'm feeling pretty comfortable to draw here. Outside of if there's an orange or a black on the board. I'm feeling very comfortable to draw. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. Getting 2 orange there is pretty nice. Because the other reason to not like overcommit too much on the cards is like, so for example, those 2 white. Well, let's say we draw a route that's to Chicago. Well, now we can immediately with those 2 white go St. Louis to Chicago. We're all good. Whereas if we play them now, we gotta draw and get them and so when to draw cards is not. There's not necessarily a wrong time, so to speak, but there's also some, you can kind of put some thought into it as well. All right, this is a craptastic bunch of cards. I mean, Denver to El Paso is what we take, simply on the grounds of we can just go straight down, but that was bad. For as good as our draw was initially, that is as bad as it is now. Because the biggest thing we don't have right now is like a big route that's kind of buoying this. Where as of right now, we are very, 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 very reliant on just the most tickets. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a pair here. Because now we are going to have to kind of watch how many routes we need. Because the one problem, and I say this all the time, with this middle route, just going to be quite a lot of things. If this red stays, I will grab it and probably because I do want to prioritize the single routes. So like Sault Ste. Marie to Duluth, and then Denver down to El Paso. Like that is going to be a thing that we would like to do. Let's grab one off the top. So yeah, I think we grab Sault Ste. Marie to Duluth right now. Just in case, like Blue's the one I'm most worried about. Getting into Miami is darn near impossible at this point. Definitely not taking any Miami routes. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming yellow grabs Atlanta to Charleston here very soon. And that connects everything in. All right, great. Wonderful. We grab this using not orange. All right, that helps me feel a little bit more comfortable here. Because, I mean, ultimately, if we miss out on Denver to El Paso, so be it. But what I don't want to miss out on is connecting up Sault Ste. Marie, because that has 2 of my routes, and I do not want to miss out on that. So still looking for an orange. I mean, I suppose black would be fine as well. Like, we could use it. But this also might be, again, like, we can draw. It's not the worst thing in the world to draw here. What is green doing? Okay, there's 2 red here. There's also a bunch of green. I wish I had taken off the top there. Oh well. I kind of want to draw destination tickets again. Again, gotta be a little bit careful here. But I think I can kind of finagle this in a way that we can complete a bunch of tickets. Assuming we can hit the right ones. I don't love that. What does yellow need orange for? Maybe just for a pair. Doesn't seem nothing obvious right now. Yeah, I'm gonna draw. So San Francisco to Sault Ste. Marie is an absolute yes. And then Portland to Nashville is also a yes as well. And then Seattle, Los Angeles is a yes as well. Okay, all right. So now we're cooking. Now this now increases the difficulty of our game. But we are very much cooking now, because now we can hook up this entire West Coast, and that gets us a lot of big things. So the fact that we were already getting into Sault Ste. Marie is really, really great. So yellow, yes. And then, man, I wish I was taking all that green when it was here. So yellow and pink and green is definitely what we're looking for here. Now that white has been taken, I definitely want to grab down to Oklahoma City. Let's see here. Let's just go off the top. Okay, love a wild there, and I love that yellow there. Okay, so now I really need to connect Denver and Kansas City. Which I think I prioritize Los Angeles to San Francisco first. Because I have the 3 yellow. And then, okay, yes. Yes to this. Okay, this is a journey by Green. Green is really doing this journey. And then we connect Denver to Kansas City. Denver, Kansas City right there. So that now connects up a bunch of routes here. And now we need to work on this coming down the middle here. The good news is I don't need red and I don't need white. So I can really go straight down the middle here. And then I don't want to use this green for the one to Omaha because I want to save it for up here. So yeah, green and pink are really the big are the big ones that we need. And then I'm feeling very, very good about this game. We have 9 tickets. A lot of really great ones. Oh, that is just so great. that is just amazing. Wow. I'm loving that. Hilariously, we do not have a Vegas route. After I went on that whole spiel about how this sets us up well for later, but no worries. Oh man, if those 2 greens stay, I'm the best player here. Oh my gosh. All right, so that's great. Yeah, we are now in let's grab what we need mode. Okay, why does green need that? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, probably need some like Toronto to Charleston type thing. All right, I'm gonna grab just stuff because I need a couple of ones. But now I have everything in here to complete my routes, which I believe I want to do. Now, there is also a realm where we want to end this game. However, all of my opponents... Okay, so my opponents are going to be choosing a bunch of destination tickets. So the only downside of this is we are not really in a great position to end this game, which right now, that's what we want to do. Now, and we want to complete things first, but we want to end this game. Based on where my opponents are at and how many cards they have, I want to complete all these little routes here. I know I need to complete Denver to El Paso. I'm just not prioritizing that right now because if we don't complete that, it's not the end of the world. It is something I don't want to completely ignore it, but I want to be careful not to like completely prioritize it either. And then have other stuff fall by the wayside. I think getting all this stuff connected in is just going to be way better at this point. Okay. Yeah, like, what's great, green is doing us a favor here. Because they're, like, connecting all this stuff up and don't have a lot of trains. And so, we could really... I'm assuming they're going to draw now, but there's only so much they can do. So blue is now in like this, okay, I got to catch up in terms of destination tickets. And probably does have a decent amount. Like, there's a lot that can hook up, like Calgary to Nashville, Vancouver to Montreal could be the route here. Like, there's a lot of stuff that even could be maybe trying to go Seattle to New York as well. But we definitely grab the 1 route here. And then we'll grab the 5 here, and that will complete everything and leave us with 9 trains left. While, I mean, for the content, drawing a bunch more tickets would be fantastic. I'm not convinced that's terrible for this game. As a person who does YouTube, I want to be like, I got 15 tickets, but the rest of me is like, no, I don't need to do that. Now, again, I do need to now grab some pairs to get down into El Paso, but I'm feeling great about this. Like, even if we miss out on the Denver to El Paso, which we shouldn't, getting pairs at this point in the game really should not be a difficult venture. Unless green is like, nah, I'm done with this game. All right. Nope. Don't hit anything on board. Okay. Which green might decide to do at this point. Yeah, because like green is... Okay, green does draw here. Okay. Okay, yellow now is making a case to go out. Let's just grab one off the top. So I'll probably grab Denver to Santa Fe next turn. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what my opponents do. I'm at this point, I'm still feeling really good about being in the driver's seat of this game, even if I miss out on a ticket. Blue is the only one. Yeah, I say, especially now they're drawing more. Blue's the only one that I'm worried about. Like that does concern me. Okay, I'm gonna grab the pair. Okay, so we do miss out on it, but I'm kind of okay with that. Like, I don't think that hurts us as much. Now that I don't love, because there's again, like Seattle to New York could be something. So blue is who I'm worried about. Otherwise, I'm gonna have the most tickets. Just you do this. I'm gonna have the most tickets. I've got some high value tickets. We're not like so far behind on board. We're only far behind a board on yellow, and we have 5 more tickets completed than they do. So I'm kind of okay with that. So yeah, we don't hit that one. However, we hit so many more things. Alrighty. So the question is it enough? Okay, 127 is not amazing, but yeah, like that, as green, I'm just like, what? Okay, there's Portland to Pittsburgh. So blue probably took that one late and was like, oh, I can easily get down to Portland because I'll have 2 turns, and just didn't have 2 turns. So green may have saved us there, and then yellow just had a lot of tickets, but we definitely don't have longest train, I can tell you that. Yellow does. So yellow actually came much closer, and a big reason, I mean, they had double-digit tickets. So yeah, what I'm assuming happened with blue is they drew Portland to Pittsburgh late. And Vancouver to Duluth, yeah. And we're like, oh yeah, I can easily get down into Portland because I'll have 2 more turns, and then green just ended the game. I really don't understand what green was thinking. You know, these are, I mean, I'm assuming that green was thinking I'll just get the longest train and a lot of high value routes, but honestly didn't do that. And then never like drew any more tickets, which they were very plugged in. Like Chicago very easily could have gotten up to New York. They were down to Miami. Like there's a lot of ways you could have gone, but really the name of this game was we were able to really go to the West Coast uncontested. You know, once we locked up through Las Vegas, there was just, you know, there was no resistance over here. And then even though we missed out on a ticket, we had taken such an early lead because our opening tickets were really, really good, and we were able to take all 5 that we were just able to kind of run away with the game. So, hey, if you're enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, and comment. I really appreciate everyone that has done that. I've been blown away by the support of the channel. I know I say that a lot, but it really is crazy that you guys are commenting and putting up views, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks so much, and we will see you next time.